beautiful rainy Saturday in Tokyo, and I'm off to Nikko. It has an elevation of like over a kilometer, so they actually have autumn leaves happening right now. It's the 2nd of November. There are no autumn leaves in Tokyo. The autumn like colors actually happen quite a bit later in Japan compared to Canada. Very excited to see some autumn colors finally and actually feel like it is my favorite season. I'll have to wait probably another a month probably still before we get them in Tokyo. So it's a bit of a trek. Realized as I was leaving that I haven't eaten yet. Oops. Nikko is pretty famous for having a lot of UNESCO World Heritage sites. There's like the burial place of Ieyasu. Included with the pass that I'm gonna buy is a boat cruise. So today, since it's raining up there too, I'm gonna do a lot of the stuff around the city. So it's a lot of shrines and temples. I'm gonna see as much as I can see. Staying in a dorm tonight, which is a first. The local train dropped me off. It went out of service here, so I'm waiting for the next local train to take me finally all the way up to Nikko, which is still gonna take like another 110 minutes. This has been an unexpectedly long journey. I think it still is getting me there around the same time that the Limited Express would have anyway. This is gonna be my 4th train though, so it's a bit wild. Despite like living in Japan and having been here before and traveled here before, I guess it's just like a part of North America I can't get out of me, which is like not being able to really fully grasp how crowded it is here, how many people there are here, and how quickly things will sell out. I woke up at 7, but it was obviously not enough. I'll only have like really 4 hours until things close in Nikko, so I'm hoping I can locker my bag really quickly, and then I can just head to the shrines as quickly as I can. Worst case scenario, if I get up really early tomorrow morning, I should be able to see anything that I wasn't able to see this time. It will be the kind of trip that it is. But I really do need to stop to eat like a real thing. A soy joy is not a meal. The good news is I've made it. The bad news is it's raining and I've left my umbrella in the coin locker, which costs 600 yen, which is 400 yen more than it normally does for a small locker. So we're just gonna get misted on. There's barely an eave to eat under here, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna come on. I'm doing so well. I ate that outside, and when I went in to the store to throw it away, I saw that there was an entire seating area for eating. Huh. You know what? Like, it's not raining heavily. It's kind of just misting, and as my grandma used to say, I'm not made of sugar, I won't melt. I caved and got an umbrella. My hair was getting drenched through my hood. Apparently there's an autumn leaves illumination on that I didn't know about. As well, apparently there's like a market. And I do see matsuri stalls kind of up one of the roads, but they look like they're kind of covered over because of the rain. However, another tragedy occurred, which is that I forgot my goshuincho in my backpack as well. The Koyo forecast that I checked said that everything was like full foliage. Though what I'm seeing here, and I'm not all the way up the mountain yet, but what I'm seeing is like maybe next weekend would have been a little bit redder. We'll see how it goes as I move further up. All this moss along the road. I knew this umbrella was the right move, by the way. You don't always need to suffer for your mistakes. size of these trees. Unfortunately, Google was wrong. The ticket area is closed, and the sign does say that it's only until 4 o'clock, so I am in fact coming back tomorrow. It's fully flooding. So what I'm kind of thinking is, I'm already wet. I'm already here. There's apparently an illumination happening. I think I might check it out. Illuminations are really cool. We went to an illumination in the temple in Kyoto several years ago, and it was really spectacular. My little capsule room is actually so cute. It's got like sliding door where all the other rooms are. So like technically it's a dorm, but rather than just a bunk bed, I have my own little room. It's actually really sweet. There's a desk. It's got a little mirror. And up here it's like, there's a futon up here. There's a little TV. I think that box is supposed to be air conditioning. Right now, the fact that it's warm is kind of nice. Maybe things will actually dry off. Got a little tiny window. This is honestly really nice. This is only 6,000 yen. Good morning. Now we can finally see how beautiful it is here. Look at this. So sleeping in the capsule hotel was honestly really nice. There was an onsen that was really small, so I didn't linger for a very long time. I was comfy. I slept really early, actually. I went to sleep probably around 10:30. So I had like 8 hours of sleep. It rocked. I'm really happy to have had a good capsule experience because I was very nervous. So today, grab a quick bite to eat. I really want to go somewhere that has cheesecake because everything closes here at 5 o'clock. And I have a lot to do today. I have to do my best. We're going to start by going to Ieyasu's shrine to actually go in this time. Going to head to the mountain, see the waterfalls, go up the ropeway. I'm probably then going to make a beeline to the cruise because I really want to get on the cruise since it's like included at the pass I paid for. Then I'll spend some time looking around the lake, try to get back to town before 5 because I'd really like to go to some shops. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Unsurprisingly, we've got some queues today. We have a serious small town traffic jam on our hands. I got on the bus at 8:55. It is now almost 9:20. We went like several hundred meters. I got off and I'm walking. I wish I could get those 20 minutes back, but it's a lot of live and learn today, I guess. Part of me is slightly annoyed at my inexperience to have to come back here, cutting into my time on the mountain and the lake, but it's really nice to see it during the daylight. They're little guys. There's a queue. Oh my god. Definitely took longer than intended, but 100% absolutely worth it. That was incredible. I like got shivers walking past the threshold. Good stuff. It was worth it. And just everything was so ornate. It's 11:30. Yikes. So off to the mountain with me. Emergency corn soup. Oh my god. That was truly dire. I'm so sorry for making like a walking and talking vlog at night, but I have to do it to cope right now. It is 6:20 p.m. As you surely recall, I left to go up the mountain at noon. Traffic was so much worse than I ever could have imagined traffic could possibly be in a small town. My ability to understand crowds as a Canadian is completely blown out of the water, even when I think I know. I just don't know. The way up the mountain, it's one way only. So once you start going up, there's no going back. You have to just keep going up. There's no down. So normally going over the mountain takes about 20 minutes. It's a bunch of hairpin turns. Like, it would have been really cool. I was kind of looking forward to going over it like at speed, you know, for the thrills, but that didn't happen. I'm actually like walking behind the bus that I just got off because I'm still about a half-hour walk from town. I just needed to be off the bus. I had until 3:30 to make it to the ropeway. I started to think, well, even if I can't do the boat, at least I definitely want to do the ropeway. And things got dire pretty fast. There were actually 2 fire trucks that had to pass us. As we slowly went up the mountain, people like had cars that were broken down. People were like putting up these like basically curtains with their jackets on the side of the roads. People could like relieve themselves. It was dire. I overheard the bus driver's radio, and I really had hoped that I had misheard it, but I was rather sure what it said was that we weren't getting to the bottom until 5 p.m. By the time 3:30 came around, we were still at like something like 600 meters from the ropeway, and it took us half an hour to go those 600 meters. Like, I also had no reception this whole time. I was starting to get worried about the way back. Like, am I going to be able to make it to Tokyo? At that point, I also don't even want to go back to Tokyo because I've spent the whole day just stuck on a bus going up a cliff. Like, I'm just not doing 9 hours of travel today, nothing else. I mean, I did get to go see Tokugawa Yasu's bones, so like that was still great, even though that was also crowded. I wanted that to be half an hour and it was 2 hours. Anyway, Sensei, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry, but I've decided that Nikko is more important than my kanji test tomorrow. As soon as I got reception again, which is on the other side of the mountain, so 4 hours later, found literally 1 bed in Nikko, and it's a 4,500 yen like bunk in a 4-person dorm. And I'm just like, I'm taking it. Because at this point, who knows if I could actually get back to Tokyo in time for the last train. There's a strong chance I'm going to be stuck here anyway. I booked it. I'm staying in Nikko another night. Tomorrow morning I'm just grabbing like the whatever famima sandwich for breakfast, and we're gonna ride the ropeway. We're gonna go on the boat cruise. I'm not gonna do my kanji test this time. Last week I managed to, I was stuck in Osaka and I managed to get home in time for my kanji test. That's not gonna happen this time. It's too far. Well, we've seen it in the rain, in the sun, now it's in dark. The way down was pretty wild, I forgot to mention. I was the last person able to fit on the bus, so I was at like the very, very front. And I have nothing real to hang on to. I feel like I'm gonna go through the glass and like over the cliff a few times. It's harrowing. It's dark by this point too. Solo travel in Japan. It's worth mentioning that tomorrow is a holiday. I do still have school despite this, irritatingly. It's culture day. So in a lot of ways I should have known better, I guess, than to come here on a long weekend. But like, I don't know, once again, if someone had told me, Aki, it's gonna take 4 hours to do the 20-minute ride over the mountain, like I wouldn't have believed them. I would have done it anyway. So I think there's no one to blame here, except maybe everyone for trying to go at the same time and taking a car instead of a bus. My bus was almost empty on the way up. Carpool, people.
右か左にお寄りください。ご協力お願いいたします。
I made it. I can't believe I actually made it. It took about 1 hour to get to the top this time. It was like free flowing up the hairpin turns. It was actually so cool to experience it at speed, and it's just so beautiful up here. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. I feel so lucky, even though a lot of really unlucky things happened. A lot of lucky things happened too, like the bed last night was the only one in town and it was a cheap bed, so it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth missing school for, which I feel really bad about, but I would have felt worse to go home last night after the day I had yesterday. So let's go. I have no idea how well this is going to turn out on film, but you can see the waterfall straight ahead. You can see the winding descending road as well. The cars driving along it. This is unreal.
Nikko es una mágica ciudad que está ubicada en el norte de Tokio, que es reconocida por su impresionante mezcla de naturaleza y templos históricos.
神社のご祭神をお祭りしました。境内には明治9年に出土品類を収めました宝物館も建てられております。今からおよそ1200年前、17年余りの長い努力の末、右側に本日はご乗船いただきまして誠にありがとうございました。大使館別荘記念公園桟橋に到着でございます。
Talk about turning your luck around. This has been perhaps my best redemption arc yet. It's getting dark. It was raining a lot 2 days ago, so it's still very wet here. Had a really lucky day so far. I don't want to end up by twisting an ankle, so no abyss today. It might end up being the type of abyss that we're not really looking for. So I think I'm going to head back to Nikko proper. Talk about pulling victory out of the jaws of defeat today. Good job, team. Is that even the right path? It seems way too up and I for the real path. So there's a road up here. I might try walking along it. And I don't think that's right, but I would have a little bit of daylight left, so I'll check it out. And this seems more correct. We're not, by the way, going to talk about the way my hair looks after I've been on a boat. We all know what I've been through, okay? Yes, this looks right. Kuma warning. I'm quite glad I went down there. Also, always nice to see more of the water from Chuzenjiko. It is almost 5. I'm very much losing the light. It's time for me to get back to Tokyo. Huge success in Nikko in the end. This was my first ever solo trip in my life, I'm pretty sure. It could have gone better, but you know, a lot of things were quite outside my control, so I really did what I could. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm happy with my choice, even though it meant sacrificing some grades, which I'm not happy about, but it was, like, today was so worth it. It's a long way home. Looking forward to a bath and doing something to my hair.